Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Violet. I did about 2 hours worth of playing off camera. A few things did happen. I would love if I could press the right button to open the map. That's cool. So we're in Artisan right now. That's where the grass gem is. That is gem number 2. I swapped some movesets with some Pokemon. Water Gun with Water Pulse for Q. And then I got a fighting move, Low Sweep, in place of another water move, Aqua Jet. Fletcher and Chonkers evolved, so that was really cool. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit of that in this video. Then Chonkers got rid of Tackle and swapped that with Dig, so another ground move. Oh yeah, and I'm very blue now. I got a blue hat, blue socks, blue shoes, and blue gloves, so we are now further on brand. And then Sean the Sheep also swapped Growl with Takedown, so that's going to be a more beneficial move. So all of my Pokemon are at least level. Everybody's at 20 except Chonkers, but Chonkers is going to be okay. The road here wasn't too hard. I'm having a little bit of an easier time getting around now that I've settled in. So I'm wondering if we're going to run into Nimona right when we walk into town. I wonder if she'll pull a berry and thump into me. So the gym should be near here. We are in town. Is it on the... It's on the east side of town, I see. So it's kind of out of view right now. There's a nice windmill up here, though. Is this where the battle stage is going to be? I think it is. So there's our gym. And just like in the last town, I'm wondering if the actual gym stage will overlook the gym registration. Yeah, so this is where the big old fight will be, right by a windmill. Are there any doors to actually get into this windmill? Maybe down below. Just for kicks, can I get decapitated by the windmill? No, it phases straight through me. I figured as much with the terrible graphics and render distance with this game. I know I said in episode 1 that the game is pretty. It is! I mean, it's a Pokemon game. All Pokemon games are pretty, but it just doesn't run well. The render distance isn't good. I'm curious to see what this is. I told my girlfriend clear as day, let's meet at the weird sculpture. I mean, there's a whole bunch. Is this your girlfriend over here? By the flower? No. My boyfriend said we meet at the weird sculpture, but that hardly narrows it down. But he's on the other side! Let your true love blossom in front of the same weird sculpture! Ah, whatever. You're not my problem. So, I'm wondering what the gym challenge here will be. Yeah, there's my destination to my right. This is like a cool little playground thing over here. I see a couple of sculptures over here. Do I have to, like, do a time trial? Do I have to do another MLG playground speedrun like I did that one time? Why, look who it is! It's Nimona, who conveniently went to the second gym like we did. What a coincidence. What you thinking? I swear I'm not just sneaking around ahead of you so I can wait in line and go, oh, weird, might as well battle you now that you're here. But see, that's what you're doing. Oh, but you won't challenge me to a battle this time. Why, thank you. They've definitely gotten stronger as far as my Pokemon go. Add these to the mix and you'll be 100% set to go. 3 ethers. Nice. I like that she gives me free items all the time. I appreciate that. She's definitely the coolest out of the trio of a berry hopping herself. What do I gotta do, desk lady? Here at the Artisan Gym, that means completing? Yeah, a game of Sunflora hide and seek. As you may know, Artisan is a city of artists. Maybe that's why it starts with art. The artwork made by the people here is largely inspired by nature and the sun that nurtures it. Since Sunflora embody these concepts, we try to gather them and take good care of them. Your job today is to find the Sunflora located throughout Artisan. Remember, these Pokemon look like sun-shaped flowers. Gather up 10 of them and bring them to the Sunflora lawn, and you pass the test. I'll register the Sunflora lawn's location in your map app to get you started. When you leave the gym, turn right, and you'll see 2 large Sunflora statues. Head for those. Once you're at the lawn's entrance, the staffer there will tell you more about the gym test. Get out there and have fun. Okay, Flora! I guess that means they're around town now. With that, your gym test has begun. Once you've found 10 Sunflora, please bring them back here to the Sunflora lawn. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that's the first one. Hey, buddy. You didn't exactly hide, but okay. Dude, literally 3 of them are right in front of the start. You gotta make this a little bit harder. I already see 2 more. Bro, I'm halfway there already, and I've barely, like, left town. Oh, they run away, and they're little poopy butts. I see why it's hard now. Stay! Yeah, you stay with me, buddy. Right? Do I have to fight it? You didn't tell me I would have to kill the sunflower. Well, that's unfortunate for you. Well, they said they would hide all over time, but they were literally 5 of them in the middle of the square, 2 of them, like, near the square, and then, like, 3 in this maze. So you missed like 70% of town, so... And they also, like, they say they follow you around, but they get stuck on the wall. So that's fun. I did it! I found all the sunflower floofies! Yay! I did it! That was so hard. I don't know how I could have possibly finished that challenge. Well done. You passed the gym test with flying colors. Now please head back to the lobby and report your result. Okay. How do you know if I falsified my results or not? That test was, I don't know, it was pretty hard, man. There might be some people that falsify those results. I'm going to roll the dice a little bit here and just challenge the gym leader with 5 Pokemon, really. And Sean's a little bit low because the Sunflora I did have to fight was a little bit annoying. And it took out a little bit of health, so we're gonna roll the dice and really just go in with only 5. I would assume it would be fine since it's the second gym, but you never know. Greetings, Challenger. Where are you? Oh, you're gonna jump off the top of the windmill like a gymnast, I guess. Hello. We didn't even get to see him jump. That's kind of lame. Like, that's just lazy game design. You did well to come this far. I am Brassius, an artist specializing in grass-type Pokemon. I'm also the gym leader here at the Artisan Gym. I was observing your gym test from atop the windmill, you know, but I didn't see ya. The perception you displayed in finding Sunflora was truly... How shall I describe it? It was truly avant-garde! I only pray that you might demonstrate that eye for beauty in our battle as well. Enough talk. We must begin creating our collaborative work of art. I'm gonna make a Jackson Pollock painting out of the remains of your Pokemon. How does that sound for art? We've got a 5-on-3 essentially here. Clive-ell is our first one, so we're just going to do what my friends like to do and just commit arson. Good start. See, that, children, is why it's good to have the 3 starter Pokemon, fire, water, grass. At least a good move for each of those types. Because if you have those 3, you will go far in the game. There's a reason why those are the 3 starters, because they work very well. And now we're 2 for 2. Okay, we're going to Terrastalize here with the Flame Charge, because I think that's what his Pokemon is going to do as well. Truly Voodoo! Go! Yeah, you're going to Terrastalize as well. I wonder what the tree will look like. I wonder what this Groot wannabe will look like. Got the Sunflora on top of his head. You know, makes sense. That actually looks kind of cool. You are going to be burned alive, however, so it's really not going to matter. Okay, you held up a little bit. That surprises me. You're still gonna die. This man really just said, at times, art becomes a race against the clock. But yet, you can't rush art. Who am I supposed to listen to? The Pokemon trainer who jumped off of a windmill? Or the old guy from Toy Story 2? Ha, Putski. That's 2 gym badges, baby. I can now catch Pokemon of up to level 30. Very cool. And what TM would I get to? Trailblaze? I'm not familiar with this one. The user attacks suddenly as if leaping out from tall grass. The user's nimble footwork boosts its speed stat. I'll have to take a look at that one. Pardon me. Would you be the Albluno I've been hearing so much about? And whomst Mike used to be? Nimona had mentioned there was a promising new face in the academy. I do apologize. I didn't mean to startle you by addressing you so suddenly. My name is Hassel. I'm one of the Elite Four of the Pokemon League. So you're the face of one of the people I will pummel later. I also teach art classes at the academy. Do tell me, what compels you to collect these gym badges and strive to be a champion? I want to get stronger. Asked and answered. Thank you. You know, your friend Nimona is the youngest to achieve champion rank in all Paldean history. It's entirely possible that such great potential lies within you as well. I believe it does. Should you continue striving to reach champion rank, you will one day have to battle me. You would be wise to train hard starting now. It will save you from experiencing the bitter regret of defeat. Oh, and do come along to my art class sometime. I would be thrilled to have you attend. Cool. That went quicker than I thought it would. I figured it would go pretty quick, but this actually works out pretty well. I have wanted to start storming the Stars crew bases. Team Stars Fire Crew is what it says here. So I've got Q. It's got some really good water moves. So we're just gonna see what happens. I don't know what the level of all the Pokemon we're going to fight is here. But we're just going to head toward the fire base and see what happens. I'm above something. Am I getting called? I can never remember this one guy's name. Oh, it's Cassiopeia is calling me. I see you're getting close to one of Team Star's bases. I mean, that's the idea. I take it this means you've decided to join my operation? Yeah. I have. Thank you. With this, you're officially a member of Operation Starfall. Hold on a second. Who are you? Who are all these people? Does this Operation Starfall of yours have room for one more member? Who are you? Somebody that's gonna slow me down. The name's Clive. And how long have you been spying on us? No need to get your hackles raised. I'm a pal of our mutual friend here. Isn't that right, Albluno? I have never seen this man before in my life. Ah, shy as ever, I see. We're talking about going up against Team Star here. It's not something you joined for fun. I'm well aware. I just need some sort of unsettled business with Team Star, that's all. Besides, I tended to get the job done well. Not that you can take my word for it, but it's true. I suppose I'm hardly in a position to refuse help. Welcome to the operation. Great, that settles it then. I think I heard your name earlier. Cassiopeia, was it? Who exactly are you? Team Star and I share some history. That's all I'll say for now. In that case, I won't press you further. Good, now back to business. Let's talk Operation Starfall. What would you have us do? Simply put, I want you to raid each one of Team Star's bases. Then you'll defeat the bosses of the team and put an end to their rule. Put an end to their rule? You mean we need to oust these bosses from their roles somehow? That's right. Team Star is made up of 5 squads, and each of those squads has its own base. You should be able to see the front gates of one of those bases now, in fact. Is that what I saw from out there? Oh no, it's just down the hill. That is smaller than I thought it would be. I thought they were going to be in like a huge castle or whatever. On the other side of those is base proper, and somewhere within that base lies one of your targets, a squad boss. I feel like we're about to put out a hit on somebody. I'm starting to get the idea. Well, that's just the outline. The key to the whole operation is the code that the team has to follow. If someone challenges one of the squad bosses to a battle, they have no choice but to accept. And what's more, if they just so happen to lose that battle, they must forfeit their role as boss altogether. I went ahead and issued challenges to each base under your name. They're basically declarations of war. Great, so we're going to commit war crimes! Now, all of Team Star knows that we're looking for a fight. So let's say we defeat all the bosses and they step down. What happens next? The rest of the team crumbles with no one left to lead them. That's what happens. It's a solid plan, but not without wrinkles. Each base has a bunch of Pokemon inside to fend off intruders, and the bases themselves are a considerable size. Your garden variety trainer would be overrun long before they get anywhere near the boss. That's why your skills are essential to this operation, Albluno. Yeah, I have 2 gym badges! I'm gonna kick their butts. First things first, though. You'll need to deal with any grunts that might be guarding the gates. And what will you be doing in the meantime? Like I said before, I have a history of Team Star. That means I can't operate out in the open. I'll back you up from afar. Bold prediction, we're going to take down all the Team Star bosses, and then Cassiopeia is going to take over, and we're going to have to fight him or her. And then we'll lead Team Star. And what will my role be? Sorry, but I don't trust you completely just yet. For now, I'd like you to monitor the bases and act as Albluno's support. You're a cautious one, all right. I respect that. I'll be in touch again when the plan advances to the next stage. Good hunting out there. Well, go get him, Tiger. Wait. You look familiar. I have no idea what you mean, but if anyone asks you about me, remember this. I'm Clive, a normal academy student just like you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that Director Clive-ell? What is Clive-ell? Yeah, I think it's him because he's got a history of Team Star. He wasn't happy about Team Star. That's Clive-ell! Oh my god! I'm a normal academy student like you. He has the how do you do fellow kids energy about him. I respect it. Hello, I would like to absolutely obliterate everything in my path. My path starts with you, sir. Whoa, whoa. You can't be here. This base belongs to Team Star. If you don't clear out real quick like, I'll have to come at you in self-defense. You get me? I ain't turning back. Show me what you got. Time for me to self-defense the snot right out of you. Okay, this is going to be a good indicator of how much trouble we may or may not be in. What are you going to throw at me? Is it going to be a Weedle? Are you going to throw something weak at me like a Weedle? Oh, a Houndour. Okay, I'll give you a Houndour. I've wanted to have one of those for a while. I want to see if I can go back into the starting region and get that. Oh, level 25. Guys, we might be in trouble. So, Chonkers went down. Q took some damage. But, I don't think we're going to be able to make it all the way through the space. Are you that kid who declared war on Team Star? You can call me Albluno. That's right. Whoa, thanks for the terrible news, dude. Excuse me while I book it back to the rest of my crew. Hasta la vista! You are the embodiment of cringe. Hey! Oi, Clive. Cassiopeia told me to scope out the fire crew's base. I thought I'd come give you some backup now that I'm through, but it seems like you're all set. Foo-flume. What's that? Hey, little dude. Is that you, Charlos? It's Charlos! I thought so. What are you doing here? Is that Pokemon yours? This is Charlos the Charcadet. Womb. He's one of the Pokemon at the Academy. He's one of the Pokemon the Academy takes care of within its grounds. He looks like he's ready to absolutely burn. Oh, there he goes. He ran off. Looks like he may have some connection to Team Star's fire crew. I better chase after him. I'll regroup with you soon enough. You press ahead into the base. I don't know how far I'm going to make it. So as I was saying, Chonkers went down. Q took some hits. If there's spare Pokemon in the base, I just might try and capture one of them, make it a part of my team, and leave. That's an act of war. I see you dealt with the grunt standing guard. Nice work. I almost died. Stationed inside that base is Team Star's fire crew, the Shader Squad. Their boss, Mela, is the best all-rounder of the team. She fixes any and every problem thrown her way, though her methods are heavy-handed. Our declaration of war must have made her blood boil. I bet even now, her grunts are hard at work inside the base, trying to keep her fury under control. That means your best move is to take down all the grunts nice and quick. Once there's no one left to help Mela keep her cool, she should come out to confront you. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Shader Squad off the map. Well, maybe not quite yet. But as far as, like, spare Pokemon inside the gates, we're gonna give it a shot. Update. I ran from the base because I had to pick, like, my top 3 Pokemon to even enter the base, and I probably wouldn't have even been able to move. Who learned acrobatics? I just caught a Cyclizar, by the way. So, Fletchlander wants to learn acrobatics. That's 55 in exchange for 35. Yes, absolutely. Give me that. So, Cyclizar was a level 20. We'll keep Cyclizar for now. And it looks a lot like Miraidon. So, no, keep the name. Yes, I want to swap out Cyclizar, with... I'm not loving Sean or Mastiff. I think... I've really got to start rounding out the lower third of my party because Q, Fletcher, and Wilford are going to be mainstays. But as far as Chonkers, Sean, and Mastiff, I really don't know. I actually see a Tauros on the right side of my screen. I'm going to try and go for that. So the Tauros charged me before I even had a chance to reorganize my team. 2 of my Pokemon have gone down, and I'm praying to the Lord that this gets caught. Yes! Okay. Tauros is an absolute unit. We're going to hang on to him. I think I'm going to swap out Mastiff, who was actually the lead contributor in that battle. Sorry, buddy, but business is business. So this Tauros has 70 headbutt to start out. That's really good. Double kick is really good. Because, I mean, it's 60 because you kick twice. And then assurance is good with 60. I just gave Cyclizar Trailblaze in place of a dark ability. So it's more versatile. And, like, they're all attack moves. As far as everybody else, like, we got these 3 on top. And then we got Q and Wilford down here. But as far as Chonkers, like, let's see here. I want to if you click rearrange moves, you can look at everything he has. Dig is good. Mudshot is all right. I just don't know if Chonkers can go the distance. I really don't, and I hate to say that, but that's the way it is. So he's probably going to be the next one to go. So one thing that I'm sure all of you watching have figured out, and what I figured out about this game, they don't really give you a clear path to go, and it's kind of hard to guess which is going to be easiest. So I am looking up on the internet, like, which bases will be easiest. So the Fire Crew boss I just found Their boss encounter is level 26, which is a little bit above my level, but the starting one, the Dark Crew, their boss level is only 21, and that's about the level that all my Pokemon are at. So honestly, I'm gonna give that one a shot. We're gonna take on the Dark Crew. So it looks like the Dark Crew is on the other side of the big crater. Also, I'm just now realizing this. So the Dark Crew member is here. We're all the way over here. I just realized that the great big crater we're not supposed to go in is super close to the Academy. What if the Academy fell into the crater? That'd be kind of haha, but not really. But anyway, we're gonna head west and see what happens, because I think this area is just a little bit too hard. And I'm going to try and fight this guy on the road over here, or gal, I can't tell because the pixels are not great. I think it's a guy, and we'll see how hard that this is. What level is this gonna be? It's Eleanor. I'm sorry I misgendered you, but the quality on this game is not great. Okay, we've got a Slowpoke. We'll see how Chonkers holds up. Guys, okay, level 17, that's not bad. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Chonkers did fall asleep, but that was just kind of annoying. Why'd you go and do that? I just wanted to make some sandwiches for a picnic. Then don't stand on the road where people can challenge you. I have a feeling I should run. We're gonna do that. Q wants to learn Aqua Cutter after we beat a trainer in the desert. This one's pretty good, isn't it? 70? Yeah. We'll swap that out with Water Pulse. 10 more attack. We'll take that. What on earth are you? A Tadblub? Well, I'm gonna go blub blub gibbity gabbity and get rid of you. You know, I'm really like Chonkers' moveset. The attack I just used, I want to make sure I get my facts straight here. So we're gonna look at Chonkers' summary. I honestly like Chonkers' moveset. You've got Dig, where you go underground, you avoid an attack, and you come back up, it does 80 damage. Disarming Voice is, I believe, a fairy attack. I think that's what that is. And then the Echoed Voice, if you keep using it consecutively, it does more damage. So, you know, Chonkers might have a shot after all. I'm going to hang on to him for now. This is going to be my 6 going forward unless I see something really, really good down the road. Before I fight this other trainer, we're going to put Chonkers on the bench for now and have Tauros get some XP. Arvin, what do you want? Why are you calling me? The Open Sky Titan lives somewhere on the mountain. Oh, is it that giant thing at the top of the screen? But there are all these crazy boulders raining down from the mountain. It's going to be tricky to stand around and look for the Titan, dodging all those. I think you'll be sent flying if you get hit by a falling boulder, but maybe you can power your way through atop that brood of yours? I mean, maybe. That's not where I'm going, though. I'm trying to get to the Dark-type gym, and I'm finally along the right path to get me to a bridge and then get me to town, because I've had to go along the river because there's no bridges anywhere. I'm getting challenged by all these students on the path that look like they're in their 50s and 60s. Do all y'all just go to school late? Is the academy for everybody or just not for kids? Well, anyway, I'm gonna light you on fire and move on with my day. Alright, after many minutes of traveling, we have finally made it at least into the vicinity of Team Star's Dark Base. So, where exactly? I mean, it's still marked on my map. Am I gonna need to go just further up the path here? There it is. It's literally right there. Here we are. Good evening. I am here to commandeer your base. If you got complaints, take them up at the base. But that's what I'm doing right now. Do I have to go around? Bruh. Is there a different entrance to the base? No, I don't want to fight you! Oh, whatever. Free XP. Oh, was I supposed to turn the corner and then go to the base? Do they control that area over there too? This looks like the base because there's an open gate over here. This looks more like the base. That was just a barrier over there. Oh, nope. Forget what I said. The render distance didn't do anything. The gate is closed, but it looks like we can actually fight this. So it looks like there's 2 of these fools. We'll probably have to fight. Maybe it's just the one of them. There were 2 of them by me. But again, the boss cap is level 21. So these guys will probably be level 20, I would assume, if we're following the trend. Okay, 19. That's not too bad. Chonkers is leading the way because I think he's the lowest on XP, so we'll get some XP up. I do like that lingering aroma canceling out the other Pokemon's abilities. Chonkers, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. You're a tough little piggy. Hasta la V-Star! You're still cringy. Hasta la V-Star. Yeah. Goodbye. Now I fight you. You seem very hesitant. She's new to the team, you know. Might have to have a little chat. Oh, she was the one who had the lame chant. Oh, well, it's still lame either way you do it. I'm gonna kick your butt. Or are you leaving too? I don't know. You made it kind of unclear. Maybe you're scared. Challenging Team Star using the first 3 Pokemon. I rearranged, so we're gonna go with Chonkers, Q, and Fletcher, because Chonkers has the really good, fairy-type attack. So, by golly, we're gonna lean on that. And then there's, Headmaster Clive-ell, also known as Clive. Careful now. Team Star has a unique way of doing battle. They call it Star Barrage. To get through it, you'll need to use the R button to send out multiple Pokemon and have them battle at the same time. If your Pokemon get low on health, come back here and I'll heal them up for you. Oh, I get auto heals from him. Awesome. The grunts you'll be facing with heal up their Pokemon too, so stay sharp. Will do, Clive. If you can defeat 30 of our Pokemon in the next 10 minutes, our boss might just honor you with an appearance. 30 in 10 minutes? Okay. Send your Pokemon out with the R button to defeat a set number of Team Star's Pokemon before time runs out. I can have 3 out at the same time. Okay. If you lose in a Star Barrage, if you run out of time or health, if one of your Pokemon can no longer battle, you can help it recover HP by using a vending machine. If you want to give up, press Y. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, they're just gonna be out there. Okay. Well, I'm just kind of running around. I'm not really... do I just fight the ones down there, or is that not one of their Pokemon? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, they're just floating around there. How do I tell how much health my Pokemon have? Oh, it's on the left side. I gotcha. Okay, this is interesting. Well, I already have 8 of them in the first 30 seconds, so I think we're doing okay. Okay, I thought this was going to be actual Pokemon battling. Yeah, no, you just go into the base and you beat up wild Pokemon that happen to be in their borders. That's kind of cruel to the Pokemon, honestly. They're just kind of vibing inside the territory, but... I mean, I guess you'll die. Yeah, I'm a minute and a half in. I've beaten 23 Pokemon, and none of my team members have taken a single hit. Maybe that's because they're a higher level? I have no idea. But, so far, this is unbelievably easy. Time! 2 minutes and 54 seconds to get 30 Pokemon. That was like Legend of Zelda Age of Calamity level destruction right there. Oh, here comes the boss lady. Boss lady on top, I think. That is a very tricked out car for the middle of nowhere. Is that thing even street legal with how big it is? What is your name, sir? I can't tell. I'm sorry. I'm misgendering people because of hair, and honestly, the graphics are terrible. I can't tell from a distance. You've done a real number on us, party crasher. Al Bluno, was it? I'm Giacomo. At the deck, I go by DJ Vice. Call me whichever. Well, you're going to be DJ Dead here in a minute. Nice to meet you and all, but how about we skip straight to your outro? Don't worry, I'll play you a sick requiem as you crash and burn. Let's get this party started. Let's get this thrashing started. Chonkers, let's see how far you get. You don't really think things through, do you? Declaring war on Team Star is a bad move. Well, technically, I didn't declare war. The hacker on the phone did. So, we're going to disarm voice until we drop. And the Pokemon is on top of the bus. That really didn't do much. Chonkers is taking a bit of a beating here, but the Pawniard's almost down. And there's only one more Pokemon after this, so I'm confident with like a 2.5-on-1 going forward. That one's super effective. I thought these were all going to be like dark type. That would have been good with the fairy attack. Guess not. Revavroom. What's this going to be? Time to up the tempo. This show ain't over yet. Yeah, we're just in the final bars of your reign here, buddy. Was that a tongue coming out of the engine? What am I even looking at right now at this car? Oh, we have to beat the car. Okay. So the car is effective or super effective with a disarming voice, but Wicked Torque will kill me. Okay. Is this car even a Pokemon? What is going on? What is this? Ah, so my top 3 Pokemon were the only ones I could use for the first phase, but I've got all 6 of mine for the second phase. So we'll bring Wilford out here because bug attacks do pretty good. Wilford went down, but as you can see, he took out like 60% of the Starmobile's health, so we got 4 more. Well, you know, we'll get Tauros in here. Got a good amount of health. We'll do a good old headbutt to finish the job. Yeah, and now you have an attack Swift that does like 5 or 6 damage. Man, for a Team Star leader, even for a leader of a bunch of morons, you really are king of the morons, Giacomo. I just took down an entire large vehicle with a tongue in its engine. This makes no sense. This whole thing just made 0 sense, but it was honestly pretty easy since I actually matched up. I was like just barely above their level cap, so guess that's that. I'll take your absolutely wrecked Poke car now, sir. Oh, we're getting a flashback now? About 1.5 years ago. Oh, God, are we going to have to listen to everybody's origin story? Guess that's that. What's up, Giacomo? Did something happen? The big boss just wanted my take on some stuff, so we had a chat and settled on a few plans. A few plans? For what? Operation Star, first of all, and also a new code of conduct for the team. You know how tons of new members have joined recently? Well, we figure we gotta make some team rules like a code, so we'll all be on the same page. Nice! You'll come up with a great code for us, won't you? No thanks. Too much pressure. I mean, yeah, I used to be president of the student council, but you know everyone ended up hating me after that, right? So he was the old Nimona. Of course we know. You forced a ton of stuffy rules on everyone and they wouldn't take it. We got some other nerd to replace you after like 5 minutes. I cannot help but concur. Male students' hair must stray no further than 1.8 inches below the nape and so forth. Your rules were vexation made manifest. My point exactly. So you'll all agree that I shouldn't be let anywhere near this new code. But you always know what's best for the team, Giacomo. You look out for us. You've earned our trust many times over. Without you, Team Star just wouldn't work. That stuck-up student council prez isn't who you are anymore, man. A code written by the Giacomo I'm looking at now, I'd follow that any day. As would I. Okay, thanks for the ego boost, everyone. I'll do it. I'll write the darn code. Well, that code is now your demise! I did the best I could. I wrote that code myself, and there's no going back on it now. My days as a boss are over. So take my star badge, would you? Does that mean I'm a member of the team of the morons? He looks kind of happy, but not really. His eyes also say he wants to murder me in my sleep, but we're going to move on from that. I'll give you this TM too. You earned it fair and square. Ooh, foul play. Nice. So this is how the party ends. Oh, tiny violins. But let's talk about these Pokemon of yours. They're crazy strong. You learn those trainer chops at the academy, like what moves you should use and stuff. Not really. You like at the academy? Having fun? Yeah, it's cool. No kidding. Sorry to interrupt, but are you Giacomo? Wasn't expecting a giant pompadour to make a guest appearance today. You get a Quaxwell to style that up for you? I'm just after a quick word. Would you mind? Sure, I can tell it's going to be something annoying, but I guess I'm newly freed up for time. Thanks, I'll get straight to it. Seems that all of you in Team Star are headed for expulsion if you keep up your current activities. So why won't you break up the team and start attending class at the academy again? That's what you want to know? As it happens, we're actually waiting on a pal, though we don't know if they'll be coming back. A pal? A close friend of yours? They're only the strongest boss in all Team Star. Like how there's a top champion who's the absolute #1 trainer, you know? They're the one who invited us other bosses to form the team. We call him the Big Boss. And where is this Big Boss now? Wouldn't we like to know? We haven't heard from him in, I don't know, must be 1.5 years now. We thought that if we kept Team Star going, then they'd get back in touch one day. But the teachers keep pressing us to call it quits, and then we get party crashers like you two. Maybe the Big Boss did ditch us. They were talking about breaking up the team before and all. So Team Star and this Big Boss of yours, they're really that important to you? Is the sky blue? Let me put it in words you eggheads at the academy might understand. They're my greatest treasure. Oh, I'm almost touched, but not really. Get out of my face. Director Clive-ell or Clive or whatever you're going by. I think I'm catching a drift on why you don't like these guys. So with the dark base taken down, is it just going to sit there idly? I mean, if this is probably Nimona. Oh, it's Cassiopeia. That makes more sense. It seems Giacomo no longer carries his star badge, a symbol of his status as a boss. He gave it to you, did he? He did. I see. With its boss out of the picture, the Sagan squad is pretty much done for. Oh, Giacomo. Sorry, got caught up in my thoughts for a second. Cassiopeia is the leader, 100%. He's cleaning house and then taking over what's left. Cassiopeia is 100% the leader. About your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. How much? 5K, not bad. I can now make more kinds of TMs using the TM machine. I'm going to utilize that a little bit later down the road. I took a liberty of adding some new entries to the range of TMs you can make. These new TMs should help you improve your Pokemon's battle capabilities. In any case, you did some solid work out there. So much so that you deserve an extra reward. Someone from my supply unit will be there soon to give you some materials for making TMs. Awesome. Wait, is this the person? Hello? I'm Penny from the supply unit. Penny, I saved your butt earlier. You probably don't remember, but you got me out of a tight spot. Yeah, you seem nice. Thank you, Penny. So you do remember. I'm helping out with Operation Starfall as part of my independent study. You know, the treasure hunt. That's cool. I'm good with machines and hacking and stuff, so I'll be working behind the scenes. So here you go, your bonus reward from Cassiopeia. I received lots of materials. You should be able to make tons of TMs with those. And Cassiopeia said you'll get more rewards each time you take out one of Team Star's bases. And I also heard about how you had your Pokemon charge into battle. Seems you were pretty amazing. With a trainer as strong as you on our side, I'm sure the operation will go just fine. Why, thank you, Penny. There's 4 more squad bosses left, so good luck. Rocking the Eevee backpack, girl. And with that, I think that's a good place to stop. I know this episode was a little bit all over the place. I came in kind of unprepared, but I'm going to do some more research on the internet, see what I attack and when. I know I'll probably do some playing off camera before I record again. We'll see. So it looks like next on my list is the electric type gym and the fire star base. So depending on which one is closer, by the time I'm like done wandering around and getting all my team up to level like 26 through 30, everybody's at 22 or higher so far. We'll see where we pick up next time. I do like where the storyline is going. I just don't like how crappy the game looks. It looks so bad. It needs to get updated. But I like the storyline so far. I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit more. And honestly, this team might be able to go the distance. I was hesitant about Chonkers at first, but we got Tauros, Cyclizar, maybe a couple of others in the boxes. I'm not sure if I explained those or not, but I think I caught a Phanpy and a few more Pokemon in the desert, so we'll see if we swap them in later. So thank y'all for watching. I'll stop rambling, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.